Hi, and welcome to Best in Tesla. Tesla is about to make history in Europe, doing something no other non-European automakers has ever been able to do. Not Ford, not GM, not even the mighty Toyota. And the numbers are showing us that the old German legends are bleeding, while Tesla is executing and growing like nothing we have ever seen before. So let's check it all out and let's dive right in. So, new car registrations increased by 20% year over year in August, with demand led by the growing appetite for electric vehicles, according to industry analyst Jato Dynamics. Some 900,000 cars were sold across 28 European markets, with 22% of the total, some 196,000 being battery powered. In total, EV registrations increased by 102%. Demand in Germany alone, which increased 171%, accounted for 44% of Europe's total EV registrations in August. Although the current industry debate often point towards a slowdown in growth for EVs, the data shows the growth in demand remains strong due to their increasingly competitive pricing and continuous support from governments across Europe, said Philip Monos, IATO's global analyst. For the month of August, Tesla secured both the top spots for registrations. The Model Y sold 21,549 units for a year-on-year increase of 208%. The Model Y is also the continent's best-selling car of the year so far of any kind, with check this out, with 169,420 sold. Yes, we are truly living in a simulation. But Monzo said it's likely that the Model Y will become Europe's most popular new passenger car by the end of the year. As a non-European model leading in Europe, it will be a remarkable and historic moment. The related Tesla Model 3, meanwhile, sold 11,943 units, increased by 307% year-on-year. And the refreshed version is just about to be released into Europe. The first ships from Shanghai has already arrived in Europe, so now it's only a question of how long it will take to get them out in the hands of customers. Something Tesla has also perfected over the last couple of years. Here in Denmark, you can actually choose to pick it up yourself, not at the delivery center, but where the cars get offloaded here in Denmark. So if you want to take delivery a little faster, you can do so, of course, through the app. Your car will show up in your app and you just go down and pick it up. Pretty amazing. So we could see the first deliveries of the refreshed Model 3 happening any day now. And I think that will boost the Model 3 sales even more. As I know, many people that have seen the refreshed Model 3 has fallen in love with the new Model 3, as it is still very affordable price for what you get here. The value for money is insane on the refreshed Model 3 in my country. But the Model Y is just the all-dominating force in Europe, as the Tesla Model Y, for the 10th month in a row, Tesla's crossover was the best-selling EV in Europe. Yeah, there is no competition. It is just so ridiculously out in front of anything else on the market when it comes to BEVs. But even on the home turf of the German OEMs, Tesla is doing extremely well. Germany reported 4,216 Tesla sales and a 1.9% market share for September, second best third quarter ever. Year to date, up 34% over the same period last year. Year to date is 73% of last year's total. But if we should zoom out to get the full picture of how the Germans and Tesla are actually doing, because we have had some very crazy years with COVID and chip shortages and all that going on. So let's zoom out and see how the automakers are doing in Germany compared to 2019 numbers, because that is when we see the truth of the matter. So Q1 to Q3 2023 versus Q1, Q3 2019. So before the lockdown and the COVID and all the other issues. Well, then we see that almost everyone is down. Combined, the auto industry is down 22% compared to pre-pandemic. And we can see that Audi is down 13.7%, BMW is down 16.4%, Dacia down 19%, Ford is cut in more than half as they are down 56.7%. Hyundai is down 18.9%, Kia is actually up 7.2%, Mercedes is down 15%, Opel is down 38.2% in Germany. Porsche is actually up 12.3%, and that's probably because of the Taycan. And Renault is also cut in half, down 50.9%, and Seat is down 8.8%, Skoda is down 22.9%, Volkswagen is down 21.4%, and Tesla is up 470.7%. So over the past 4 years, all German OEMs, with the exception of Porsche, are down in sales numbers in Germany. But Tesla is up 470% from a nobody, with only 9,008 units sold in the first 9 months of 2019, taking only 0.3% of the German car market, to 51,408 units sold, taking 2.4% of the car market, beating someone like Renault on the market share, even closing in on Toyota in market share, as they only hold 2.7% market share in Germany and sold 58,448 units in the first 9 months of the year. 2023 will probably be the last year Toyota will be a bigger automaker in Germany than Tesla. This is quite an achievement from little Tesla against the biggest automaker on the planet in Europe's biggest car market. Very nice work, Tesla. Very impressed. And there are some that don't think Tesla will be able to ramp up the Model Y sales more than what they are today. But people have to remember that Tesla is only halfway with the ramp of the Model Y production line in the Berlin factory, so they are not done with the economy of scale. When they get production output to 10,000 units a week, the cost of production will be greatly improved for Tesla for the German-made Model Y. So if Tesla needs to, they would be able to lower the prices once again for the Model Y, opening it up to an even bigger addressable market yet again. So I think the Model Y still has more growth to do, but it might not be in the beginning of next year, as Tesla has a lot going on at that point with the semi-truck and Cybertruck. But we will see how Tesla want to ramp up the production of the Model Y in Berlin, as Tesla might also want to wait until the interest rates goes down, so the market for the Model Y automatically increases. But we will see how it all goes. But I don't think Tesla is done with ramping up the Model Y. It is still just the perfect family car. And when it comes to EVs, you can't really find anything else on the market for that price that has Tesla specs that is good all around. You really don't go on compromise with range, charging speed, charging infrastructure, safety, performance, software, cargo space, and nothing. With the Tesla Model Y, you simply get the full package. Even great build quality. The Model Y that comes out of a Berlin factory is just a great built car. Even German automotive reviewers have been very pleased and impressed with the build quality of the Model Y. And the handling of the Model Y is just some of the best in the world when it comes to an EV. I know we hear all the time that the Germans know how to build cars that handles great. But we have seen them fail again and again when it comes to making EVs that handles great. Not the Porsche, that's a great performance car. But we have seen like the Ford Mach-E fail the Moose test, and now we see Mercedes flagship EV, the EQS SUV, failing the Moose test as well. Just as we saw BMW's XM also fail the handling Moose test. Something the Model Y handles with flying colors. Yes, they are good at making great handling ICE cars, even though Mercedes was the one that had that car tipping over in the Moose test back in 1997. So guess they have not always been making great handling cars, but it seems that it's very difficult for them to make an electric car that handles as well as Tesla in an emergency. Tesla is just the safest car out there in all aspects. Tesla's safety assist features are just way better than what the Mercedes score in the Euro NCAP, and the car handles much better.
That's really good. That's really bad.
Yes, if you go back a couple of years, Tesla did not have the best build quality, but that has all changed. And with the new refreshed Model 3, they even upped the game in the luxury interior. So there's really nothing left for the haters to hate about. The Teslas has the great build quality, handles amazingly, the safest car on the planet that should get much more attention than it does, and the best overall electric car on the market in terms of price, specs, range, charging speed, fun to drive, infrastructure and software. It is really not surprising that the Model Y became the best-selling car in the world, as you really can't find anything else out there that comes close to Tesla's value for money. No wonder that even in Germany, Tesla is outperforming the German legends and has become Europe's best-selling EV, miles ahead of anything else out there, and even taken the crown as the best-selling car. And if it does take that title when the year is over, it will truly be a historical moment, as this will be the first time an electric car does this, and the first time a non-European automaker does this. Something not even Ford or GM or Toyota has been able to do in their 100-year-long history. A real testimony to what an achievement Tesla is heading for here in Europe. And we heard automotive analysts talk about how Tesla would never succeed in Europe because of all the competition. But hey, they also said Tesla would never be able to produce and sell 12,000 Model 3s a month. Remember that bet Mark Spiegel did with Geily from Hyperchange 4 years ago?
And let's make that bet. I believe Tesla sells more than 12,000 Model 3s per month for every month for the rest of this year.
This is going to be continued.
And here we are today, and the Tesla Model 3 is selling over 40,000 units a month, and the Model Y is just taking this to a whole new level. The bears continues to find something to talk about, but you simply just can't deny the achievement and execution Tesla has done over the years, and not just in Europe but globally. Having the best-selling car in the world. The car that Mark Spiegel called vaporware. Didn't even believe that would ever be made.
This is sort of the vaporware Tesla Model Y that we will probably never see.
And Bob Lotz called it ugly. Who's ever going to buy that?
The Model Y, I think it's terminally ugly. I don't know who's going to buy that. It's another one of these humpback things like the Model X.
Well, I guess most people, Bobby. So yeah, let the haters hate. They have been wrong so far. And just let Tesla execute.
The second shout out is
here we go.
To the Model Y team at Tesla. I have been a diehard Model X user from the beginning, right? I think I had number 13. So I've had 3 or 4 of these things. And I was like, wait a minute, maybe this Y is really all it's cracked up to be. And I'm a bit of a curmudgeon and I have high expectations, but I just want to say that car kicks absolute ass. It is
perfect.
It is incredible. That Model Y is going to be the best-selling car.
Yeah.
It's going to be the best-selling car in America. If you get the base level, it's actually cheaper than the average car in America now with incentives.
Yeah.
It's so good. So huge shout out to
300 miles range, which is great.
Huge shout out to the Model Y team at Tesla. Incredible. You guys nailed it.
Yeah,
it's
my daily driver
product,
and
I love it.
I don't want to diminish the X.
I don't want to diminish the X either, but the Y is
so snappy.
incredible.
It literally is the best car ever made.
It is. It is the best. Yeah.
It's a great car. It's a great, great car.
And thank you for watching. And until next time, take care out there and be nice.